Hey, Greta, what is with Mom and this rich guy that she's dating? What's his name? Baron, and your guess is as good as mine. I can't believe his name is Baron. Is that his real name? As far as I know, yes, but who knows? The guy is mysterious, isn't he? No, not really. I think he's pretty easy to figure out. And what have you figured out about him? Well, I know that he's rich, for one. Yeah, well, anyone could have told you that. Yeah, but he's not rich, you see? His family is. So, what are you saying? That it's like old money or something? Very old. His great-great-grandfather was a shipping magnate in the 1800s. That's unbelievable money. What about his consulting firm? I thought he was really successful. They probably just gave it to him to make him happy. You know, keep him out of trouble. So how did you find all of this out? The internet. Where else? Well, you shouldn't believe everything you read on the internet. Oh, come on. If Mom marries him, we'd be billionaires, Greta, with a B. Well, who said that I ever wanted to be a billionaire? You mean, you don't? I don't really have an interest, no. Whatever, Greta. You know, it's people like you. What are people like me? Hold on. I can't remember, actually. Sorry. But it doesn't matter. It's Baron Fell. His father is Earl Fell of the Fell Shipping Company. And that's supposed to impress me? Oh, whatever. You're impossible, Greta. You know that? Well, I'm sorry if I'm not as excited as you are about Mom dating so soon after Dad died, okay? Oh, so that's what this is about. Maybe. Oh, come on, sis. It's been a year. Maybe it's time for Mom to try to move on. A little. Move on? Really? Come on, Greta. Now is not the time. Well, I'm sorry that I'm the only one still grieving, but I don't think it's a very good idea for her, okay? Well, she's an adult woman and she can do what she wants, and you're not the only one still grieving. Yeah, well, I guess so. But I still don't see the logic behind dating him. I thought she liked the humble life. You can eventually tire of humble, Greta. You just don't trust rich people is all. No, I don't. Why should I? I don't know, but I feel like we should at least give Baron a chance. I mean, maybe we'll get a few nice meals out of it at least. Yeah, I think you're after a little something more. What do you mean? What could I be after? What do you think I mean? Money, of course. I am not after my mom's boyfriend's money. That is ridiculous. Do you think I'm going to steal him away from Mom or something? No, I just think you may be secretly rooting for the relationship is all, no matter what. So, I'm like a gold digger? You know, that's a great way to put it. I hadn't thought of that. Oh, great. I've given her ideas. Well, I'm supposed to talk to Mom later, so I guess I better go prepare for the gushing lovey-dovey crap. Yeah, have fun with that. Hello, dear. How are you? I'm pretty good, Mom. I'm just really busy with work. You? Oh, you know how I am. I'm in love. Now you're in love with Baron? That's right. Isn't it wonderful? When did this happen? Oh, yesterday, around 4. Yesterday, around 4, huh? So you just woke up from your afternoon nap and decided? Oh, well, you know, honey, falling in love is more like a feeling, a gradual one, not a decision you decide to make one day. You'll find that out when you're a little bit older. So, Mom, how did you meet this Barrow guy again? At an open house for my friend Jean's art gallery. He's one of the benefactors there. Isn't that cool? And you two just started talking and you hit it off then? Well, yeah, pretty much. And when was it that you found out his family is rich? Rich? Oh, have you been looking around on that internet again, snooping, or was it your sister? Take a guess. Well, there is no money. What do you mean? His family are billionaires. Yes, his family is, but his mother is not a Fell. Oh, she's not? Oh no, Baron was Earl's illegitimate child. They have a relationship now, but it was rocky for many years until his own wife died. I can only imagine, but he's in the will, right? No, actually, it's complicated. It's kind of tied up in court right now, and Earl is an unusual man. Unusual? How so? Well, unusual in the way that any super rich person is. He's had everything catered to him his whole life, you know. So he's just spoiled, but he hasn't spoiled Baron? No, Baron has had to work hard for everything in his life. Wow, well, I guess I have a little more respect for him then. And you. And me? What does that mean? Well, I thought maybe you were just into him because... What? Because he's rich? You think I'm some kind of a gold digger or something? No, I didn't say that. But that's what Payne thinks, isn't it? That I'm just in it for the money? I think Payne is in it for the money herself. Well, then she'll be sorely disappointed when you tell her. Maybe I'll just let her think he's rich. Let her learn a valuable lesson. Your sister learned a lesson? Please, when did you become such an optimist? But going over to Earl's house may help support the illusion. What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you. Are you free on the 5th? Why? Well, Earl is having a garden party at his estate, and Baron's invited all of us. Oh, what? A garden party, you know. A party in the garden. I wish you'd just call it a frickin' barbecue like everyone else, Mom. Well, that's what Baron calls it, so I call it that. Baron calls it that too, huh? Well, Earl does, I guess. That's what the invitation says. Well, I guess I can shift a few things around and make it. Yeah, sure. And what about your sister? Do you think Payne will be able to come, or will she have class? Oh, I don't think Payne would miss it for the world. Greta, can you believe this? Oh my god! Yeah, the sushi is a little stale. No, not the sushi. This house is incredible. I mean, have you ever seen anything like it? And who serves sushi at a barbecue anyway? Oh, shut up about the sushi already. And have you ever heard of barbecue eel? Well, give me a pulled pork sandwich any old day. Greta, I have a confession to make. Oh no, what did you do? Nothing bad, I'm just taking a tour is all. A tour of the house? And it's self-guided, I presume. Hell yeah, I've walked about a mile around this place already and still have more to go. Greta, there's a hair and nail studio. Wow, amazing. I am so impressed. Well, don't you think it's amazing that someone would have their own hair and nail studio in their house? No, I don't. Unless you're Beyonce or Michael Jackson, I don't see the use. It doesn't matter if there's a use, Greta. It's cool. It's about status. Well, that goes to show you how much I care about status. Of course you don't. Payne, I have something to confess too. What? I kind of went poking around a little bit too. What? You did not? Well, it was kind of an accident. I got a little bit lost. So, did you find anything cool? Well, yeah, actually. I was looking for Mom. I think she disappeared with Baron for a while. Ew, gross. Don't say that. Well, anyway, I honestly didn't get too far before I thought about it and gave up. But I noticed this room off to the side there that looked kind of dark and mysterious. Yeah? Did you go in? Yeah, and it was so cool. It was a little library. What? No way! Like, study? Yeah, like one of those old school wood-paneled ones with the fireplace and ladder. I want to see! Let's go! Take me there! Wait, I did something stupid. What did you do? Well, there was this really cool painting of ducks above the fireplace. Ducks? Yeah, you know, like quack quack. Yes, Greta, I'm aware of what ducks sound like. Well, anyway, The paint had this really interesting texture, so I reached up to feel it. You touched it? I just wanted to see what kind of paint it was. Uh-huh, and then what happened? Well, I guess it was just leaning up against the wall, not hanging, and it, fell. The painting fell? On top of me, actually. The painting fell? Well, thanks for asking if I'm all right. Well, did you get it back up there on the mantle? Yes, somehow, but, Payne, there's a big hole in it. There's a big hole in it? Yeah, and the frame is broken. Oh my god, Greta! It must have been punctured by the fire poker on the way down. I couldn't help it. Well, who told you to touch it, or to be there in the first place? Me to be in there? I went into one room and missed the master bedroom hair and nail salon. Well, what are you going to do? What are we going to do? We? Come on, Payne, help me think here. Well, why don't you just leave it? Just leave it like that with a big hole in it? Well, what else are you supposed to do? Patch it and paint over it? You know, that's not such a bad idea. Yes, it is. It's a terrible idea. It'll be clear as day. Not if I do a good job. I'm an awesome artist, if you hadn't noticed. Maybe I can get it so they'd have to look really close. Someone will still find it eventually. Yeah, but hopefully not for a long time, and Mom and Baron will be broken up by then. What? Don't say that! Don't jinx their relationship from the start! Yeah, well, we all know why you want the relationship to succeed. Not the money again! Well, now that you've seen what Baron comes from, are you going to deny that you want a little bit of it? No, I'm not going to deny it at all. In fact, I will now openly embrace it. I want Mom to not only date Baron, but marry him, so we can reap the rewards of his rich family. Even if the relationship isn't right for Mom. She seems perfectly happy to me. But if she wasn't, would you still want her to be with him because of his family money? Well, I'm sure the two of them could work it out. You know, couples counseling is more affordable than ever. Affordable? You know what I mean. I'm saying it could happen, and I wish you'd stop actively fighting against it. Well, this party is supposed to last all day. Maybe I can pull this off. What do you mean? I mean, make an excuse to Mom why I need to leave for a while, run home and get my art supplies, then come back and fix it. You're totally insane. It's worth a shot, right? But what if someone walks in on you? I'm not standing guard outside. No, of course not. That would be far too conspicuous, but this library was practically hidden. There were cobwebs in there. So it looked haunted? Yeah, haunted mansion haunted, so I don't think anyone will be walking in there today. Well, I guess you have to do what you have to do to save your ass. So you aren't in this with me, Payne? Sorry, Greta, you're on your own. Thanks, sis. Thanks a lot. Hey, you can't say I ever did anything for you.
Hello, Greta.
Oh, hey, Baron. How are you?
Oh, I can't complain.
I bet. Is, everything okay?
Oh, yes, of course. I just wanted to thank you and your sister for coming to my dad's garden party yesterday.
Oh, no problem. It was fun.
Well, it was alright, and I prefer barbecue over sushi, but that's me.
Oh, well, there was barbecue eel there, I think.
Yes. Well, anyway, I was raised in a more humble setting. My mom was a nurse.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Your mother didn't tell you?
No.
Well, she was a pediatric nurse and a wonderful lady, may she rest in peace. And my stepdad was a good man, too. So I guess you can say I wasn't born a full fell, so didn't get the benefits. But I had a much better relationship with my parents than my half-siblings, that's for sure.
Well, that's good.
You and your sister seem to be pretty tight.
Yeah, I guess so, but we're very different in a lot of ways.
Like how?
Well, she's a makeup girl, and I've never been a makeup girl.
Ah, I see.
But it saves me a lot of money, though.
I bet. I've seen what your mother spends on makeup.
Do you ever buy any of it for her?
I don't know. Sometimes. Why?
I'm just wondering.
I hope you don't think that our relationship is based on money, Greta, because it isn't.
No, I didn't say that.
Ugh, this is going to sound totally entitled and out of touch, but I wish to God Earl wasn't my father.
But why? I mean, if you keep in his good graces, you're bound to get something out of it.
What I wanted out of it was a father, not a paycheck. But anyone who knows what Earl is to me, I don't know, the relationship always changes.
Money warps people's perceptions of a lot of things. That's another difference between Payne and I.
Oh yeah? How's that?
Well, she puts way too much importance on money, in my opinion. She's developed her entire dating life around it.
So she's been talking about me a lot then, I assume.
Yeah, of course.
Don't take this the wrong way, but do you think your mom maybe puts too much importance on it too?
I think the possible security aspect helps, but I think she genuinely likes you too.
Likes?
Okay, fine. Loves.
Excellent. And if Payne thinks I'm a millionaire from my consulting business, she better think again. Plus, I give 20% of my income away.
What? What do you mean?
To charitable causes. It's just something I do.
Wow. Does my mom know this?
No, and I'd appreciate it if we kept it between us for right now.
Well, that's really cool, Baron.
I don't see much need for it if I don't need it. What do I need that I don't have, right?
Everyone's so hung up on possessions these days.
Tell me about it. Have you seen my father's house? He has a whole mansion full of expensive crap. He probably doesn't even remember buying 99% of it.
That's just crazy.
And then the things he should value and cherish, like family heirlooms, he has tucked away in his little library.
His little, what?
It's this creepy old room that he never goes in anymore. He's got old stuff in there.
Old stuff, huh?
Yeah, like this painting that my grandmother did when she was a teenager in Poland. I mean, he should be displaying that thing.
A painting? What's it about?
Ducks.
Oh, a painting of ducks that your grandma made?
Yeah, I mean, it may not be worth anything, but it is to us.
Wow, well, yeah, it's important to take care of family heirlooms, I guess.
And I know that deep down that painting means the world to him.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Grandma painted it as a teenager in Poland, just as the Nazis were closing in on their castle.
Oh my god.
Well, I think that's why he has it hidden. He just can't face his relationship with her. In fact, maybe I should go over there today and take a look at that thing. See about getting it restored. Do you know anything about that?
Oh, no. I mean, actually, I'm going to lunch with Mom and Payne today, and we were wondering if you wanted to come.
Oh, lunch? When did this happen?
Just now, actually. Payne just texted me.
Well, okay. That's very generous of you two. Where at?
Fleming's Bistro. Do you know where that is?
Downtown?
No, the Beaverville location. The new one.
Well, okay. I'll see you in, what, shall we say an hour?
Yeah, that should be enough time. See you soon, Baron.
Okay, Greta. Bye.
Payne, what are you doing right now? I don't know. I'm eating lunch. Why? Stop eating it. Put it down right now. Why? What are you talking about? You need to meet Mom and I for lunch with Baron in an hour. Huh? Why? Just trust me, okay? No, I will not just trust you. Just trusting you has gotten me absolutely nowhere good in the past. Okay, look, I found out the origins of the duck painting, okay? And it's not good. Why? How much is it worth? Well, it's not worth anything, actually. It's not worth anything? Okay, then what's the problem? It's a priceless family heirloom. That painting of ducks is a priceless family heirloom?
Yeah, apparently Earl's mother escaped the German or something.
Okay.
Well, anyway, he somehow talked himself into wanting to restore the stupid thing and wanted to go look at it today.
So you invited him to lunch instead?
Yeah, I invited him to lunch.
And why did you have to rope me into it?
Because if I didn't include you, it would look weird.
Ugh, this is ridiculous. Where are we eating?
Fleming's Bistro?
Fleming's Bistro? That place is really expensive, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm sure that Baron will pay, though, right?
Oh, yeah, I bet he will. Ugh, damn it, Greta. This could have been so great for us, and now you've probably gone and screwed it all up.
Look, it was an accident, okay? It could have happened to anybody.
Yeah, but it didn't happen to just anybody. It happened to you. You were the one sneaking in there touching things.
Once again, the pot calling the kettle black.
Well, at least I was a lot more sneaky about it.
You said you were all over the house. I went around the corner from the kitchen.
But I was sly. Don't you understand? Nobody saw me. I didn't leave any evidence.
Oh, well, goody for you.
So now I have to continue to play along with your little story, huh?
Just for a little while longer.
And how much longer? It certainly doesn't appear that Mom and Baron are breaking up anytime soon. I think they really are in love.
I don't know.
And when they see you even tried to fix it with paint, they'll know it's you for sure.
Why would that make them know it was me?
Because you're the only one that would do such a thing. You with your little art supplies.
So what am I supposed to do then? Just confess?
No! What are you, crazy? Of course not.
Okay, then what?
Deny, 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 Greta.
Greta, you will not believe this! What, Mom? Someone that was at Earl Fell's garden party defaced one of his paintings! Oh, my goodness. And it wasn't only a painting, it was painted by his mother when she was a girl in Poland. Well, what happened to it? It was off in some little room someplace. Baron went in to get it because he wanted to see about getting it restored. Well, he found it up on the mantel with the frame broken and weird little paint splotches on one side. He looked at it closer and it seemed someone poked a hole through it and then tried to repair it. Oh my God, that's horrible. Who would do such a thing? I don't know, but whoever it was isn't a very good artist. It looks terrible. Well, it's very hard to repair canvas, especially one as old as that. But still, to do that intentionally, just awful. And it must have been someone at the party. Well, how do you know it was intentional? Oh, please, with all of the Earl's enemies? Oh, I didn't realize he had any enemies. Well, not exactly enemies, but competitors. You know how the business world is. No, not really. Well, it's very cutthroat. That's why he has all the security cameras. Security cameras? You didn't notice all the security cameras around the house? Oh, well, no. I mean, it's not like I was snooping or anything. Well, they'll get to the bottom of it, I'm sure. It's only a matter of time. Oh, well, I wouldn't want to be that person right now. No, neither would I. Earl Fell is quite the vindictive man, and litigious. Did you say litigious? Yes, and apparently he didn't have the best relationship with her, but the destruction of the painting has opened the floodgates. The floodgates? Yeah, he can't stop crying. That's weird. Neither can I. Payne, I am so screwed.
What did you do this time, Greta?
Baron found the painting. He knows all about how somebody broke it and then tried fixing it. And worse, Earl knows, and he's apparently having some kind of a nervous breakdown because of it.
Oh, well, whoops.
Payne, you have to help me.
Well, how can I help you? You're beyond help.
But you're my sister. You have to help me in some way.
You've made your bed, now lie in it. Whatever, Payne. Besides, this is all good news for me. Oh yeah, and why is that? Because when Mom and Baron get married, you're sure to be cut out of any money. Oh yeah, the money. What money is this again? What are you, poor and stupid? Baron's family money, duh. If they get married, we get it. We, as in you and I? Of course, that's right. Well, we'll see if Earl even gives him any. What? What do you mean? Give him any what? Give him any money, duh. He's apparently not officially in the will or something. But what do you mean? I thought Baron had money. No, his family does. But the house. It's his father's house, Payne. Haven't you been listening? Well, we can still get the money. Baron just has to stay on that cranky old man's good side, right? And how is he going to do that if his girlfriend's daughter just destroyed a precious family painting? Ugh, damn it, Greta. You've screwed us yet again. Do you know that? Well, maybe they won't know it's you after all. I mean, how are they going to prove it? Cameras. Cameras? What do you mean? What cameras? Apparently, most of the hallways and rooms that get used have a lot of cameras in them. Ha! Well, then you really are screwed, aren't you? Goodbye, Payne. Very funny. Gets me every time. Hello, dear. Oh, hey, Mom. What's up? Well, I have some rather shocking news for you. Are you sitting down? Laying on the floor, actually. My back hurts. Well, this may make you sick to your stomach. Your sister has been placed under arrest. What? Placed under arrest for what? Well, she hasn't been charged with anything yet, but she's the #1 suspect in the destruction of the painting. You mean my sister Payne, right? Well, of course, she's the only sister you've got after all. Oh, okay, well, why did they think it was her? Well, apparently they saw her on camera walking all around the property for like 2 hours just snooping. Wow, well, that sounds like her. Yeah, but why would she try to fix it? I mean, I'm sure it was an accident. Well, who knows, Mom? Maybe she was trying to protect your relationship with Baron. Yeah, Earl's money is more like it. Yeah. I love Baron for Baron. I hope you know that, honey. Even if your sister doesn't. I do, Mom, and I'm really happy for the both of you. But did the tapes actually see her go into the library or damage the painting? Well, no, and that's the only thing that may save her. There's a blind spot in front of the door, and they haven't gotten around to installing a camera in there yet. Wow, that's a shame. I just can't believe she would do that. Well, Baron doesn't care about money, Mom, and if you don't either, what's the difference what Earl does? Well, I suppose you're right, but it would be nice, I must say. You know what they say, Mom. More money, more problems. Yes, well, that is what they say. And you know what? Sometimes I think it applies to siblings, too. Mom and Baron stayed together, and he eventually proposed a year later. They were married in a modest ceremony on the beach with only close family and friends present. Earl sat up front, thrilled for them both. Payne stayed bitter for a long time about the whole situation, but was comforted with the fact that Earl decided not to prosecute. In fact, he was grateful for having the opportunity to finally come to terms with his mother's death. He decided to leave Baron a hefty chunk of his fortune, which everyone decided not to tell Payne about for a long time.